নমস্কার, আমাদের সাথে এই মুহূর্তে উপস্থিত রয়েছেন ইস্টার্ন এয়ার কমান্ডের AOC-in-C এয়ার মার্শাল এস.কে. বান। তার সাথে আমরা কিছু কথা বলে নেব এবং ডিটেলসে কিছু আরও জেনে নেব। As we know, the China issue is quite means people have been speculating a lot on Chinese issues, that our air power is not at par with the Chinese, and if anything goes wrong and if China plans to attack at any point of time, even there is a very minimal opportunity of that taking place in the near future. If it does happen, then how do we react to that? How much are we prepared to take on the Chinese?
We are absolutely prepared. I think people are getting a little mistaken with the numbers. China may be having greater numbers, but when you talk in capability-wise, we are very comparable. And as you know, we have no intention of aggression. We are basically defending our borders. We are basically defending our sky. And I personally feel we are quite capable of doing that at the moment.
So can we go at par with China? Can we challenge them at any point of time?
That's why I said we are not wanting to challenge, because we have no intention. Our country has no intention of invading another country. So if that be the case, then why are you talking that are we going to challenge China? But if tomorrow there is a situation that develops on this front, we are capable of handling it very well.
And sir, a lot of being also heard that real-time intelligence, there's a lack of real-time intelligence, and that is the reason that if Air Force goes all out for the Maoist hunting, there will be a problem, because tracking down a mob and identifying them as a Maoist is a very tough job until and unless the real-time intelligence works. So how this real-time intelligence and this coordination could be made more fine in the days ahead?
That's true. Basically, it will be the intelligence agencies will have to coordinate to get to the absolute act intelligence, because you are absolutely right, because that is where the problem lies when you are tackling these insurgency problems within the country, because you can't identify from a friend from a foe,
Right.
And that is major challenge. But having said that, once the agencies get coordinated well, and they are not in the hub, in the heart of the city, they are
Right.
outside. You have them like in Jharkhand or somewhere else, where they've been away from the town center. That those are places where you should be able to isolate them and attack them.
So do you agree to the fact that yes, there is a lacuna between the different intelligence agencies coordinating together?
I won't call it a lacuna. Yes, there is a little bit of disconnect. But the point is that it is very difficult. Even for intelligence agency, you got to have informers who will be able to tell you who's Maoist and who's not a Maoist. After they are who are they? They are your own people. So it's a very difficult task. It's very easy said than done.
We have seen there are joint exercises between the three armed forces, the Army, Navy and the Air Force previously. It often takes place. We see joint exercises with different other countries. We haven't seen any joint exercises with the police, CRPF and the armed forces together, because in this kind of internal threats, everyone needs to work together to reach the result. So what do you think, that how much necessary is it?
No, you're absolutely right. I think there is a need. If we are going to be utilizing the paramilitary forces as well, there is a need to coordinate and have exercises at that level. And I think there is things happening on that front, because I know when we're talking of utilizing the aerial platforms, the forces on the ground they are the CRPF or the police forces who are going to do it. So obviously we'll have to work in conjunction with them to be able to do.
Is China, Pakistan on both sides, and the internal threats that we are having at this point, the Maoists and the others, whom do you perceive to be the biggest threat to India today?
Once again I said that you're talking about three different things.
Right.
So at the moment, what is happening on the western front, Pakistan is indulging the LIC and JNK.
Right.
On the Chinese side, except for the border intrusion that you keep hearing, nothing else is happening. So there is no, But the fact, having said that, the thing is that I have to be prepared, my forces have to be prepared to tackle all these three at any given point of time, whichever comes up.
Two things that you would like to include in the Vision 2020 as far as Eastern Air Command is concerned.
Capability to deter any enemy who has a design to invade a country, and capability to handle the internal security problems.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ স্যার। আমরা এই মুহূর্তে কথা বললাম AOC-in-C ইস্টার্ন এয়ার কমান্ডের সাথে এবং তিনি বিস্তারিতভাবে জানালেন যে পাকিস্তান চায়না যে ইস্যুগুলি নিয়ে আমরা খুবই চিন্তিত, তার থেকে বড় ইস্যু কিন্তু মাওয়িস্ট এবং ইন্টারনাল সিকিউরিটি, এবং তার জন্য জয়েন্ট এক্সারসাইজ বিভিন্ন ফোর্সেসের সাথে করা অতি আবশ্যক।